Hey everyone, welcome back to Beginner Beauty Glow. Today I am excited to be doing a almost full face of Moira products. I've really been liking Moira lately. From the eyeshadows to the bronzers, the blushes, everything has. There's been some products here and there that I kind of question, but for the most part, I've really been enjoying my Moira products. All right, so let me go ahead and get started here. Like I said, there's a couple of products I'll be using that will not be Moira, but for the most part, everything will be Moira today. So I already did my skincare. I'm going to go ahead and start out with their primer. This is the Moira Illuminating Glow Primer. Might be too much, but as any other primer goes, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of like focus the primer on my T-zone area. I really wish that YouTube allowed me to listen to music. As far as I know, I can't have music in the background. I don't know. If anybody knows, please let me know the answer, because, I don't know about anybody else, but just listening to music while I'm doing my makeup is just really adds to the relaxation of the whole experience for me. Just gotta wipe my hands off here. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch over to my eyes and start with my eyes. So I got a palette from them and I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited to try it out. I really hope that it doesn't let me down as far as like the pigmentation and everything goes, but here it is. Still in the box. I did open it up, but I wanted to keep it in the box to show you guys how cute it is. So this is the Moira Chasing Eternity palette. I'm gonna open it up. So when you open it up, it kind of looks like this. Has these cute wings. Open that up, and then here's the actual palette. Take that out. All right, let's go ahead and open her up. Take the plastic off of it. So here it is. How gorgeous is that? Like I said, I'm really hoping that the pigment is there on these colors. I'm gonna be so disappointed if not. The reviews said they were. I don't know. But I got another palette recently that I did not care for. The pigmentation was not there at all. So I'm not going to do any eyeshadow primer today, just because I feel like sometimes with the eyeshadow primer, it kind of, I don't know, messes with the colors for me. It's just my personal preference, I guess. So, all right. Let's start off with the light, excuse me, a light matte color. I'm going to go ahead and use that one. It's called Fave. And I guess that'll kind of be like my base color. Oh yeah, I can already tell, you guys, this is going to be good. I know it's a little bit harder to tell on video and like with my lighting and things like that, but also, oh my goodness, I think my eyelids are really, really dry. I don't know what's going on with my skin. Can you guys see that? It almost looks scaly. It's like, is that from dry skin? This eyelid always, I don't know. I put moisturizer on my eyelids, but this one has something going on. I don't understand what it is. And it's only that one. Let me just show you that. Oh, I could be wrong. Maybe my eyelids are just dry right now. I probably need to moisturize them better. Anyways, I am extremely excited already about this pigment on this. Okay. So, sorry, I like to blow these off. All right, let's go ahead and move on to so many good colors. I don't know what to do. I'm going to do this one next, and it's called Hopeful. And I'm just going to like build up the eyes. So I'm going to put this, I guess, kind of like in my crease and upper eye area. I want to just darken it up a little bit. Oh, this light's like in my eyes there. Okay. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And I'm just going to head to my sister's after this and watch the football game. You know, the nice relaxing Sunday. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to this one here, and it's called Goodness. So I'm just like kind of going, you know, darker and darker as I move along. Oop. I just went into the wrong color too. All right. And I'm just, again, keeping this in the crease area. Okay. So that's how we're looking so far. All right, I'm going to move on to another darker one here, and that one is called Infinite. And now I'm going to start kind of just focusing towards the outer portion of my eyes as I get darker. And this light is just shining right into my eyes. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Okay. I'm going to now go in with this one here, and it has a little bit of shimmer in that shade. It's called Cuteness. You guys probably can't see it in the camera, but there is some shimmer in this one. And do the outer corners again. That's really pretty. Okay. Now, I am going to completely shift gears here, and I'm going to take a risk because I don't know if this is going to go together, but I'm hoping it does. So, I got this single eyeshadow from Moira. Look how gorgeous this is. The shade is called, it's a Chroma light shadow, and it's called Blossom Skies. So I don't know if you can like see the shift there. It's like a blue and a green, I think. So I'm going to put this in my inner corners of my eyes. I'm not sure if I should put down a glitter glue though. When I swatched this on my finger, it was super extremely pigmented. So I'm hoping it does the same with a brush. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one here. Yeah, I think I am going to need a glitter glue just because it doesn't, when I use the brush, it comes off completely different. And I could use my finger, but it's kind of hard to get a good angle with my nails. So I'm going to use a non-Moira product, and it's the NYX glitter glue. And I'm just going to put this on the inner corners of my eyes. So I did put the glitter glue on the inner corners of my eyes off camera, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to apply this eyeshadow. I might need to use like a smaller brush actually. I'm going to try this one just to get in those inner corners a little bit better. That's really, really pretty. All right, I think that's good. I don't want to do too much. I just wanted it to be more like a little statement piece on my eye. All right, so let me know your guys' honest opinions about this. Do these shades go together, or what would you have paired that this single eyeshadow with? Like, what colors would you have paired this with? I wanted to make it like a statement in the inner corners of my eyes, if that makes any sense. But let me know if I should have done it with something else, or like what your guys' opinions are on this color. All right, so I'm going to use another product that is not Moira. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, and I've actually got a new shade. This is, I believe, this is shade 3, because the ones I had, I was feeling were like just a little too dark for my skin. I do have, I did keep some of my darker ones because one of them I use as a bronzer at times, and then the other one I use like when I have my self tanner on, and my self tanner has pretty much faded now, so once I put that back on, I can use a darker one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this right in. Okay. All right. Next Moira product on the list, I'm going to use my Moira bronzer, and it is a cream bronzer. It's in the shade Stay Golden. And let me go ahead and open this up. That's how that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and use my cream bronzer brush here to apply this. Ooh, that is a lot more pigmented than I thought. That's okay. I don't think I'll need to dip my brush back in there anymore. Got a little darker than I meant to. It is very pretty though, I will say. It's a very beautiful bronzer. Okay, that's how we're looking so far, you guys. Let me just go ahead and get my eyebrows done. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild brow glue. Alright, so that is done. Alright, you guys, next we're going to do blush, and I do have a Moira blush here. This one's in the shade Respect You, it's called, and it's their Love Heat Cream Blush Collection. That's how that looks. Go ahead and use the brush to apply this. Oh, that's really pretty. And also very pigmented, like the bronzer was. I'm gonna use my my brush cleaner here just to get some of that pigmentation off and finish blending, because I didn't want it to get too extreme over here. Okay. some more of that off. So there's with the blush. I really like that. That's a very pretty color, like very natural, glowy kind of color. All right, you guys, so next we're going to do our highlighter, and I do have a Moira highlighter here. It's one of their Dreamlight highlighters. I absolutely love these highlighters. They are beautiful. This one is in the shade Love Struck. So I'm just going to use my finger here to just apply this down my nose and on the tip of my nose. And then a little bit on my cheeks. All right. I'm going to kind of switch gears for a second here. I'm going to use my Milani Conceal and Perfect powder just to get rid of some of this. I don't want to be too extremely shiny. And of course, just to kind of set everything a little bit. Okay. So look at that highlighter. I think that's just beautiful. Love their highlighters. All right, you guys, of course I need to use a Moira setting spray. This is their oil control setting spray. It's mattifying and long lasting. Just dry my face off a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do our lips now. I have the Moira Must Have lip liner. It's in the shade Rose Beige. I love this lip liner. All right. That's how we're looking. Isn't that a beautiful lip liner? Just love that. So I am keeping the lips simple today. So I got the lip liner on, which like I said, I absolutely love this lip liner. It's so pretty. I'm going to use the Moira lip gloss, and it's in the shade Sky Blue. The one thing I will say about this gloss is kind of have to dip it a few times to really get a nice glossy look to it. Looks good though. One more time. Okay, here is the finished face of almost all Moira products. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.